Hey, how's it going, Zalera?
My mic sounds nice. Check one.
It would sound nicer if it was closer.
The mic sounds nice. Check two.
It was kind of crazy. It wasn't like...
The mic sounds nice. Check seven.
Glenn?
Yes?
It's time to stop. No, I'm just joking up. Speaking of great video games, Majora's Mask. It is a great video game, but it's a problem. It's just not a Gundam video game. So my heart's not on. It's not all in there.
How dare you, sir? Sir?
Oh.
How dare you?
Did you hear that weird ass sound just now? Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, close this. Gorons are basically Gundams. The Goron Gundam. Actually, I was thinking about making some Elden Ring Gunpla and calling them Gundam Rings. Goron Dumps. Moeagare, 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 gorondamu. Ishio tabete.
Checking if the software can be played. Unable to connect to the internet.
I'm not connected to the internet.
I'm afraid you can't do that, Dave.
May have guessed from what it just said when it said you're not connected to the internet. What they meant by that was that I am not connected to the internet. There we go. I forgot when I... Thanks, Nintendo. When I switched to fiber optic internet, I forgot to...
Plug it in, plug it in.
Yes.
How many references can I make?
Not enough.
Welcome to the internet. Take a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found there. Anyway.
That was good. Oh. There we go. There's my chippy.
There's my chippy. It's me, Mario. Do, 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 do.
It's me, Michael Jordan.
Stop it.
Get some
Get some
help.
help.
So I think I mentioned this just to Kaz, but I'm going to be fundraising all week.
For what?
For my game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's right.
You're really joking at a time like this.
I'm not. Wait, Winback is... I didn't notice it, but yeah, I love Operation Winback. But yeah, I think I'm going to start by doing a single sitting run of God Hand. And then what I'm going to do is people can request games. And if they make a donation, I will play them within reason. You're probably going to limit it to like nothing longer than 10 hours. Or if it is, then I'll just play 10 hours of it. I thought Panzer Paladin was a Switch exclusive, and I realized you can get it on Steam, and now I gotta get that. Yes, you do. Everyone should buy Panzer Paladin all the time.
A little bit of Panzer Paladin all of the time.
I will. We haven't decided pricing yet, but I will 100% play through Operation Winback. I actually really like that game. Little bit of everything
All the time. Apathy's a tragedy. Oh, that's a tragedy.
It is. It's tragic how apathetic. No, I'm joking.
Flying around at the speed of sound.
So I don't think I've ever played the N64 version of Winback. I think I played the PlayStation version.
Oh, shit.
Is there a PS2 version?
You're a PS2 version.
Oh, stop it.
What does that even mean?
It would have been PS2. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember loving that game.
Careful, careful, Edward.
Uh-oh.
Whee!
There's a second Winback game for the PS2 and Xbox. I played differently and never got into. I do remember trying that one out and also kind of bouncing off of it.
Bitch.
Bitch, get out my face. Save the Panzer Paladin for the blind. Raisin Slurpathon. That'd be tough. Like, I actually have done a few speed runs of Panzer Paladin. It is not an easy game. Kaz is just like, no, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
I was gonna play it when I was gonna play it at Slurpathon. I was gonna make, using the forge system in the game, make a Slurpee weapon. Okay, stupid idea.
What's that?
It's the movie They Live, but you Photoshop the glasses to be the lens of truth. Or alternatively, Link looks through the lens of truth and just his senses like obey. Shows up with the bow at a bank. I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick Ganon's ass.
And I'm all out of Ganon's ass. Thanks, Farv.
It is. It's, like... I don't think it's unfairly difficult. I think it's pretty standard, like, what they call, like, Nintendo hard. There's very few moments in the game that I would say feel like bullshit, but there is, like, a level of RNG that makes it kind of tough.
Quite bullshit. Because
you are depending on, like, weapon drops and weapon health. And stuff like that. The Sekiro randomizer? Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, especially when you get to like the later stages, like the parts of the inverted tower. Maybe I'll make a Sekirando one of the incentives or something for the fundraiser. It's like how the tension music in this temple is someone just noodling around on the old Fender Rhodes. So you're talking about Panzer Paladin being tough snails. Yeah, I mean, actually, I would say those games are just about equal in terms of difficulty.
Wee. Oh no.
But, well, that's not true. You can parry in both games.
Hey guys.
I think Avatar's more. Hey God. I think Avatar's more saying that Sekiro, like vanilla Sekiro and Panzer Paladin are pretty similar in difficulty. Obviously, if you'd played as much Panzer Paladin as you have Sekiro, you'd crush that game.
Come here.
You got him.
This is your first one.
Wouldn't it be funny if just one time you did that and it was the stray demon from Dark Souls that flew at you? And the music just started playing. Sorry. I thought the mental image,
Please, start that again.
Oh,
Surprise, bitch.
To me, that'll always be the, like, music of someone and something shocking happening in a Mandalore Gaming or H-Bomber Guy video.
Or one more time. Okay.
Great Fairy the Soul Collector. In before someone makes a mod for Elden Ring that turns Millennia into the Great Fairy. For reference, this is what she looks like, Glenn. Oh, one sec here. That'd be terrifying, yeah. Just getting blasted by Scarlet Rot from the Great Fairy. All the while she's going like, oh shit, I forgot to tell people I was playing this.
Oh shit. How dare you?
How dare I? How dare my? How dare you?
You dare to dare me?
I'm gonna need you to dial back that sound you just made, Glenn, and I'm gonna need you to remove it from my memories.
This is just my sound of the dude climbing up the stairs.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that's what it was. And so all I heard was in the mic, and I was like, yuck.
Yuck.
For all I knew, it was some quirked up white boy with a little swag busting it out in a sexual style. But is he goaded by the sauce?
All the sauce, sir.
The sauce, sir. Actually, I do believe it's pronounced sauce.
Sauce.
We're talking about the sauce. Boys, don't forget to get delicious sauce. I don't 100% know what the origin of that is, but every time we game, it's just me and Ace Aegis and Mad Cause Bad being like, the sauce.
Sauce.
I think Mad Cause Bad knows what it's a reference to, because he's said like full sentences with it. I just say, this sauce.
Oh, God.
But I still got some good hits in though, right?
So how it works.
I'll need to calm down there. It sounds like you're dangerously close to being high. Hey, Hecatonis. That's so
Oh, heck.
Dormammu.
I've come to bargain.
Sure have. So now we got
Shit.
Hecatonis in the chat.
Miners.
And Hecatonis has left the chat. No, I'm joking. He's a good sport.
Sometimes.
And for the command first. For the next, starting tomorrow, and for at least the next 3 days, I'm gonna be doing, You met stoked? Oh, yeah? Dude, try these nachos. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a marathon fundraiser for my game Psy Heist. Learn all about it tomorrow when I'm streaming God Hand and showing off some of the game and stuff, so. It's just irresponsible. Being stoked is dangerous and annoying. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to show off much of it because I actually don't, like, there's lots of game to show off, but I don't have lots of footage. I plan on probably streaming from 2 p.m. Until...
An undetermined time.
In the words of every party hosted by, like, the dorm rep guy, the RA, stream starts at 2 and ends at question mark.
Goes from 8 till late.
It absolutely is not going to start at 8.
Just for the rhyming of it.
Yes. I'm probably going to open with a full Let's Play of God Hand. And then,
and there it is.
And that's okay. I'm probably going to be streaming until, like... It's 8 somewhere. You're not wrong, Mop. So far, we haven't really decided much of how it's going to work, except for that I'm going to be taking... If people donate games, I will play 10-hour chunks of game. If people donate money, I will play 10-hour chunks of games of their choosing. Or whole games if they're around 10 hours. My favorite part of that thing is still the video newspaper saying students still stoked after recovering Red City. I really like that. I like most of that video. It's probably my favorite Onion video. But my favorite part hey, we got the map. My favorite part, as is probably apparent given how much I quote it, is when the moderator's like, he was talking about his time in the BMX circuit, saying that he was just so stoked all the time to be a professional BMX biker. And now he's dead. What? He is? Well, I assume so. That or the old guy opening up his the whole interaction between Duncan and the old guy is great. Like, to be fair, he thought he'd lost that hoodie. He would be just as stoked if you were in the same situation. I would not. I absolutely would not. That series for the Onion, like that obviously The Dangers of Being Stoked is my favorite one, but there's a lot of really good ones. Like giant 80-foot crabs. Giant genetically modified crabs pose no threat to humanity, or is the government spying enough on schizophrenics? Like there's so many good ones. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Tamina. Glenn is scowling, and the Goron. And I'm typing this right now because I'm a moron. How's it going, TRG?
Solid.
Welcome to Majora's Mask.
Welcome to Majora's Mask. Have a look around. Anything that mask of yours can think of can be found.
How musical it is. Oh, man. 1 minute you're getting stoked up. You're getting stoked up about a weird-looking tree, and the next you're chest bumping with some dude where you both break your sternums, and now you're headed to the emergency room. Being stoked is dangerous and annoying. Nobody wants to be told shit is so hype. People just going around being like, dude, try these nachos. Such a dumb video. I love it. Oh yeah, it's like required viewing as far as I'm concerned.
What it is?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Just one time I want Link to open up the box. And it's Gwyneth Paltrow's head. Channel point rewards to play random dumb clips, and I feel like you gotta throw it in there. I'm doing that same thing. Well, yes, it's a reference to the film 7.
It's a good movie, but not exactly light.
Is I gonna arrange this by opening my freezer?
Are you saying you have Gwyneth Paltrow's head in your freezer?
The wording here implies that he would have had more of Gwyneth Paltrow, but it is not there anymore.
Mm-hmm. Up, down. Up, down, up, down.
Up, down, two up, down, funky up. That is the Goop Lady.
Who's the goop lady? Oh,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
that goop, that kind of goop. Now I understand.
We're not talking about like slime Paltrow. This like weird gelatinous Gwyneth Paltrow just like oozing out of the vents. Just being like, medicine isn't real. Like, begone. The jade butt plug. Oh no. Don't they also sell like psychic vampire repellent? Butt plugs are like 10K. Trying to make candles that smell like her vagina, I guess. That's another thing they sold, yes. I feel like I watched a Illuminati video about that.
About her candles or forgetting that she was in the MCU?
No one played Pepper Potts and forgot she was in the MCU.
I think there was at least a clip on what's his name?
Femi Jalen?
Jon Favreau's like cooking show, in which Gwyneth was on, and I think she just forgot if one scene was in like the Avengers or like Spider-Man. So I'm assuming that's what TRG is referencing.
Ah, okay.
Is like she said something like, "Wait, I was in Spider-Man,"
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
or
actually,
or something.
to be fair, if I was a Hollywood actor, I would just kind of assume I was in the MCU at this point.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I played an underwhelming villain, right? And some segments
What
on
it
her
is.
madness.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the Illuminati video was like 2 20-minute video essays. Her stuff's good. She's not like my... I don't watch everything she puts out because she puts out a lot of stuff, but she does some really good stuff on like multi-level marketing schemes and stuff like that. Now Colbert, I can get behind. See, you mentioned the MCU earlier, and then you use that phrasing. All I can think of now is Celery Man and Tane. Now Tane, I can get behind. Illuminati's quite good. Yeah, I think I found her through, I want to say Ordinary Users showed me her stuff. And I think it was through her stuff. Like, I think it was her videos on Mormonism that clued me into Knowing Better, which is, like, a really good channel. Like, I went from not having seen any of his videos to having watched all of his videos in, like, a week, and it was the same week Elden Ring was out, so I had a whole week of, like, riding around in Elden Ring, listening to a guy tell the like, very detailed history of the American Post Office. Yeah, her Autism Speaks one seems to be the, like, algorithm one that it shows out to people. Or Jared Leto. Literally the handsomest actor to never be in a good movie. This is American Psycho Erasure, and I won't fake it. Not only is that movie good, but you get to see Jared Leto get murdered in it. I do like that.
Dallas Buyers Club was also pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. And Lord of War. Lord of War is good.
With Nick Cage?
Yeah.
Didn't actually see that one either.
It's quite good. It's a lot of fun. Retract your previous statement. Hey, it's okay. I understand. Also, he was in Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like a masterpiece. But let's be honest, no one was like, I can't wait to see Jared Leto in this movie. Like, there was a lot of things in that movie people were going to go see. I don't know if anyone was like, yeah, Jared Leto time. I think people were like, oh, Jared Leto plays a convincing sociopathic evil man in this movie. I wonder where he gets it. Didn't like the original Blade Runner? I don't know if you'd like 2049 then. I think it's much better than the original, but... I think a lot of the things people don't like about the original Blade Runner are also problems with 2049. It's still quite a long, dense movie, though, so I don't know. But I enjoyed it.
I saw Blade Runner twice. Once, like, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Or, like, in my early to mid-20s. And then one more recently, before watching 2049. And first time I was like, okay, it's alright. I see what it's doing. And second time watching it, I think I appreciated it a bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know if that came with age or just second time viewing or what. But
yeah, I have complex feelings about Blade Runner. And a lot of feelings. Blade Runner bad. Cinematography, fight me. Please don't fight me, I'm a bleeder and a crier.
excuse me.
That is an interesting take. I don't know how much I agree with it. I don't disagree with it. It does have some, like... I think it's uneven, is the big thing. The director's cut, at least. See, I'm not super crazy on... Like, for me, part of the issue is that I'm sure there is a cut of the movie that has the stuff I like about it without the bullshit. But I don't know what cut that is, because it's not the theatrical cut or the director's cut. Like, I don't like the voiceover, but I also don't like... Scott just, like, crowbarring in footage from unrelated movies to appease, like, stupid fan theories. If you're wondering what the stupid fan theories are, it's the Deckard's a replicant thing. That is still... I know some people really like that theory. That is the stupidest fucking theory I've ever heard about any movie. To me, Deckard being a replicant improves Blade Runner the same way that, like, the main character in Jaws also being a shark would. Like, it completely torpedoes the movie's point. But they put in stuff there because people were like, man, it's so deep, and Ridley Scott was like, yeah, I know. Look at this unrelated footage I shot on the, like, set of Willow. Fucking bullshit. Ex Machina's real good.
Yeah.
That movie's on it. Oh, I fucking love that movie. Oscar Isaacs, or as I like to call him, the rich man's Jared Leto.
I think that was the first movie I saw him in.
No. I think the second movie almost explicitly proves that's not the case.
Oh.
I think Ex Machina is pretty well known. It was part of a, like, series of really fucking good sci-fi movies that have Oscar Isaacs in them. Like, that's one of them.
Oops.
And Obliteration's another one. Wait, what? Huh, interesting. I think I got it recommended to me by YMS. I think. Did like mentioned how good it was on like a podcast or something. And I was like, oh, I'll watch it. I didn't even realize it was Oscar Isaac. Must have been the first thing I saw him in. Oh, yeah. He also, like, he looks very different with the shaved head and the giant beard. He actually looks quite a bit like a good friend of mine. You should. That movie really benefits from repeated viewings. I'll also say that Obliteration, because it got mentioned earlier. Oh, gross.
So yeah.
Thanks.
Gag on the mic.
Fuck, what's her name? God damn it.
Natalie Portman?
No. There's a streamer who is a creepazoid. Amaranth. There you go. Thanks, Amaranth. Licking your microphone.
Oh. So I thought you were still talking about the movie, not my noises.
Yeah, no. On the topic of that movie, it is part of the, like, weird genre that I love. Like the movie Stalker, where the plot of the movie is just, like, people go into a weird place where, like, physics is fucked up, and they go, like, on an expedition into a weird fucking impossible space. Handful of movies I've watched more than once. Ex Machina is not one. Yeah. I can't remember what the name of the Stalker is. Like a Russian director. That's a tough movie if you're not like a big. If slow movies are not your jam, oh no, it's happening again. If I'm being honest, I don't even think I could pick Amaranth out from a your wife hates it. You can watch The Martian once a month. How? The Martian seems like a movie she'd be crazy into. Tell her I'm gonna go appropriate her Bachelor of Science if she bad talks The Martian. Oh no!
That was kind of funny. Tip, top, tip.
Yeah, I just always hear people talking about Amaranth and her the weird shit she does. System rewatching. Oh, whatever people connect to. I constantly rewatch H-Bomber Guy talking about pathologic.
Not catching the plague like a shithead.
Exactly. Watch the same disaster movie? I don't know. Let's ask me and my brother in high school watching Armageddon like every third day. Or Independence Day. Watched Independence Day a lot growing up.
Dormammu.
Yeah, because those are both movies I enjoy, but I don't know if I would call either of them, like, great movies, you know what I mean? Actually, Armageddon had a wicked soundtrack, or at least it was...
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing.
Yeah. But also it had, like, the cover of Come Together by the Aerosmith.
Come together.
And Starseed by Our Lady Peace. Hashtag Canadian content.
I don't know if I know that one.
That was up there for you. But mostly it's meld between the music and the framing. So really, really, Hecatonis, your perfect movie is just Space Matt Damon movies.
Matt Damon.
A jock. When I say disaster flick, it's when they solve the problem with science and math. Yeah, but wait, that's how they solved the problem in Independence Day. They put a computer virus in it. I'm just fucking with you, though. Again, it's whatever people rewatch movies because, like, not to put on, like, armchair psychologist hat, because I also really hate armchair psychology, but, like, people tend to rewatch movies because the sense of familiarity. There's something about the movie that they like, and the sense of familiarity with the movie gives people a sense of comfort. Space Matt Damon movies, Titan AE, baby.
Why didn't that work the first time?
You didn't try hard enough.
Apparently.
The game could tell you didn't want it. So it really just comes down to, like...
Why don't I just do that every time?
You like what a movie's about. Yeah. And I think, like, similarly, some people, like you're talking about disaster movies being something you can't really watch multiple times. I do know a few people who like that with comedies, where it's like, once they know the jokes, the movie becomes really tired. And then you've got me, who's just like, oops, I'm pressing play on Hot Fuzz or Scott Pilgrim for the millionth time. No.
Well, at least, like, certain comedies, like Hot Fuzz, have, like...
layers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff you don't quite catch the first time.
I still catch stuff watching Hot Fuzz, and I've seen it more times than I'd care to admit. But I think Bill and Ted's one of those. I watched that movie quite a bit when I was younger. Even though I'd seen it many times.
Any luck catching them swans, then?
It's just the one swan, actually.
The hotel he stays at is called the Swan.
Yes. That was one of those things I picked up on, like, 4 years after that movie came out.
Yeah, yeah.
The enjoyment of quote. That's had different context in watching the movie. Oh, yeah. I mean, didn't I open the last stream with the fucking Scott Pilgrim quote? If I could have done anything in the world all the time, I'd just eat a garlic bread. I wouldn't even be sad about it. You'd get fat. What? No, I wouldn't. Why would that happen? Bread makes you fat? Bread makes you fat? It's not even like that good a joke. It's the perfect, like, it's such a Scott Pilgrim moment. Like, I mean, literally it's in the comic. But, like, it just captures the tone of that series so well. I think the 3 movies I saw the most times in the theaters were, well, Dune's up there. It's like an honorable mention. They're Casino Royale, Scott Pilgrim, and Avengers. The 2 movies that I saw 5 times. I remember one time showing our good friend of the stream, Buns, Scott Pilgrim, and he had a Russian bootleg, so all the text on screen was in Russian, and I was like, nope, sorry, we have to go see it in the theater. he was like, well, I don't really do movie theaters. And I was like, well, that's unfortunate, because you're about to. And then straight up dragged him to a movie theater. And he was like, oh, it's a good movie. Bleh. I was gonna say, is it a strange comic? Yeah, I know. I have such a deep love of it. The phrase, I couldn't get into Dune, can be interpreted in so many ways, and I don't even mean like, I'm not even making like an innuendo joke or anything like that. I just mean like you couldn't get into Lynch's Dune, the miniseries, the books themselves, the new movie. Either way, no shade, but... First 90 minutes of the new Dune movie. What was happening? Huh. Fair enough. Again, to each their own. Single greatest scene is in the old Dune movie? Okay, well now you have to explain which scene it is. I'm assuming you mean the knife fight with Fade. Yes, okay. Also, in honor of Snugglebug not being here to correct you, it is a C cup. Or a C string, not a thong. I remember this discussion when we went to see the new Dune movie. And she hit you with the big ol' actually power. I think she's just a hater.
I don't know where to go.
I ain't a hater. Thanks for the lurk there, my man, Indecisive Hobbyist. Weirdly enough, Sting sings the end theme to the final music composition in two of my favorite pieces of media ever. Neither of which have Sting in any other capacity. Specifically, the movie Leon the Professional, which ends with the song Shape of My Heart by Sting, and Arcane, which ends with What Could Have Been, which is a song not composed by Sting, but he sings it. He sings the hell of it. It's a beautiful song.
I'm silly.
You are. I think I'm supposed to call you a silly Billy, even. If you'll excuse such harsh language.
I won't.
Oh?
You bitch.
Yeah, but you wanna melt that ice? I always think it's funny that it stays the exact same length for 90% of its existence, and then it instantly incinerates. Favorite song by Sting, and the only one I know is We're Sending Our Love Down the Oh, what a shame. What? Calling the police on that. Ice went full Pingu and was just like, yeah, well now I'm not doing it. Are you sure it's not the ice on the left you're supposed to melt?
Maybe? Is there ice on the left?
Like straight ahead of where you are now?
Maybe?
I mean, it's worth a try.
When it's worth a try, worth a try.
But then again, maybe not. Gotta refill my water. Wait, just a minute. That's right, Glenn, it's your favorite part. Me trying to platform over Glenn. That's right. Glenn's favorite part is in the third person. Fuck. Thank you.
Oink. 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 Dormammu, come to bargain. Hey, has anyone tried them new Star Spangled Coke? Not Star Spangled, the space one. Because I have, and it tasted like biscuits. Nothing, huh? Shame. Yeah, there's the Starlight Coke. It's supposed to be space flavored, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, well, I mean, that's yeah, well, that too. I'm in space, man. So, well, yeah, I've heard some people say it tastes like cotton candy, but to me, I get more like graham cracker. Not quite sure why. Probably more like Tim Hortons biscuits, not like biscuits, not biscuits. You know what I'm saying? So what the Brits call cookies, not small breaded bread. Yes. So this clearly ain't working. I appreciate you enjoyed that line. Breaded bread. Oh yeah, definitely not like that would be weird. Savory, salty Coke. I also decided to try it with like different kinds of alcohol because a lot of people mix stuff with Coke. Oh yeah, ginger Pepsi. I've had that too. Well, so one time I took the ginger Pepsi, and there's that honey Jack Daniels, and that actually was pretty good. Get the ginger and the honey. Yeah, it's good stuff. Tried new Coke. That was a failure. Where'd it go? Space Coke. Yes, that's the ticket. So I apologize if I'm just running around in circles. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I haven't played this game in a length of time I have forgotten. Skitty dee 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 dee. Oink, oink.
Ow. Mwah. Okay, I'm back.
I remember Ginger Pepsi.
Yes, I do.
Let's just briefly talk about the new the microphones. There it is. Talk about that new Coke and that Ginger Pepsi was brought up. I think I shared it with you, trying the Ginger Pepsi with that honey Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that was really good. I actually liked Ginger Pepsi quite a bit, but I'm a ginger freak. A ginger freak. I'm ginger freaky is what I'm trying to say.
That's why you keep me around, right?
You know it, bud.
Oh, fuck that, bud.
Okay, you should have seen me try to navigate Sekiro. That was a hot mess. Hot messin'. Boiling ribs and ginger Pepsi was really good. Ooh. A ginger Pepsi once. That was an experience. Savory, salty flavor.
Yeah,
I've had salted watermelon flavor Pepsi.
Well, yeah, so here's
Wasn't bad.
here's something I've heard of, but never actually tried because it just seemed weird and odd. And no, thank you.
Okay.
Watermelon with some mustard on it.
Huh.
Apparently, like, people trying it always react like it's like the most delicious thing, and I'm all skeptical.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I mean, I like savory stuff with watermelon. I fucking love watermelon salad. Which is like watermelon, mint.
Cucumber?
No, but you could put cucumber in it, no problem. Usually mint goat cheese. And
Okay.
sometimes like cranberries or something like that. It's like a staple of some kinds of barbecue. Corn ramune. Oh, I like that. I like corn drinks, actually, if I'm being honest. Thank you, Hecatonis, for murdering that robot. Well, speaking of murdering robots, I got accused of hacking in Gundam last night. That was funny. It's like, I've never been good enough at a shooter for someone to think I was hacking. Didn't take. The bots are becoming resilient. Weird. Oh well, thanks for doing it regardless.
Oh yeah, so the I had mentioned to me the space Coke stuff reminded me of biscuits, like English biscuits, not, you know, breaded bread as they called it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
you don't mean like breakfast biscuits. You mean
Yes.
like
Cookie
British
biscuits.
cookies. Yeah. What British people call cookie. Oh God, my niece learned the word cookie, and it has become a problem. She'll see anything even adjacent to cookies, and she's like, cookie. We're like, no. And she loses her fucking mind. Which is funny because she's the most mellow kid ever otherwise. She's a very chill baby. Well, toddler, I guess.
So I tried both that one and that one with the stick and the flame, and it's not working.
Oh, have you tried doing it well?
How dare you?
Tiny Toon Adventures. That does sound correct. I know it's not dinosaurs, but in my head it's dinosaurs. Even though I know in dinosaurs the thing was him hitting the dad with a frying pan.
Not the mama. See, that always happens.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Not the mama. What?
I was just seeing if I missed something in the chat, but...
Oh. Banana.
Climb up, damn you. I seriously have no idea where the hell I'm going.
To be fair, Earl Sinclair was a wuss.
I feel like I need to get the fire arrow from somewhere.
It's like here. Yeah, I really don't remember this. Like, I don't remember this temple like at all, even though I played this game not that long ago. I think I remember it existed, and I remember the fight with Gold, but I don't remember anything in between the two. Oops, sorry. In fact, I have this really vivid memory of playing through the, like, getting the part of this where you get to the temple while watching the Your Movie Sucks review of that movie where they're stuck on the ski lift. I think it's also called Frozen.
Eh. Oh no.
Oh no! By that I mean...
Oh no!
Speed 3, there's a bomb on the ski lift and only has one speed. Yeah. It was planted there by the ghost of Dennis Hopper. You know what's sad, Glenn? I almost made the same snowhead joke from last stream.
What did you say again?
Don't make me say it.
I've literally forgotten, so I'm gonna make you say it.
I was gonna say that snowhead is better than no head.
What's it though? Could be
So I didn't want to say it again.
Could be an interesting sensation. Just chipmunk yourself full of snow in your mouth and then go to town with your partner.
So you went way more into
Literally.
it than I was thinking. Uh-oh. Get wrecked. Glenn's thought about this one. Glenn's taking out like diagrams.
Shit.
Oh no!
Also, I heard some people in chat saw Sonic 2.
Sonic.
I want to see Sonic 2.
Yeah.
And Knuckles. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Ooh. You're gonna die. You know what, Hecatonis? You are too. Eventually.
Shit.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Yes, my son.
It's not his threat. He can curse Zoidberg. When I'm about to die and someone's just like... Someone's like leaning in to hear my last words, and it's at the ripe old age of, I don't know, 36. I'm gonna just be like, save Martha, and then die.
How do you know that name?
And they're gonna be like, I can't believe he died making a shitty reference to a shitty movie. But it's too late, I'm already dead. I got the last laugh. It's sort of like that Mark Maron thing where he's like texting and driving. The only way to die that preserves your shitty last words. Put it on your headstone. Here lies Omax. Fuck that, I'm gonna... I couldn't believe it. It's true. Oh, fuck. I gotta figure out this marathon thing tonight. Oh, Jesus. We'll see if I can get through it without having to sell my PS5. What do I need? I need capital. And votes. I need... something about games, right? Well... yeah. I've been developing a game for about 2 years. Not on my own. I have a small handful of contractors who work with me. And the initial funding from the game has come from... well, I mean... most of it is coming from, my, like, I'm funding it. A lot of it was from a nest egg I'd planned to use to relocate before COVID happened. When COVID happened, I was like, well, like, I don't see any point in holding on all this money. I might as well, like, do something with it. And ultimately, the goal would be to start a small indie dev. If possible. But now we're 2 years in, we've got, we're real close to a playable demo that we're gonna put out there, look for publishers and that kind of thing. But where are we gonna relocate? Probably just back to Japan.
Okay, you know what?
Not to Winnipeg. No, I'm joking.
Why won't you die?
You can't kill. None of you can stop me. Anyways, yeah, the plan was to have the demo out a couple weeks ago. Nobody should relocate to Winnipeg. Tell that to Bong. No. And then we could use that to kind of pursue crowdfunding options or pitch to some publishers. But demo's not ready. We ended up kind of running into a complexity problem that is being resolved, but it means adding a decent amount of development time that I wasn't 100% budgeted for. So the goal will be just to make as much money as I can in 3 days through doing streaming stuff, which is probably not the best way to make money. I should be, like, fixing people's computers or something that people actually care about. But I've been trying to get ahead of it by selling other stuff. But, it's not a great economy for selling stuff right now. Oh yeah, play the Unga Bongos.
Unga bunga.
Not a bad idea. Except early donations.
Shut up and take my money.
I mean, I probably wouldn't say no. I would wait until tomorrow, because then I'll have it worked out for what, like, the rewards and stuff will be. Thank you, though. In advance, Secatanis, thank you. I do appreciate it. You've always looked out for me, and I appreciate that. I keep hearing about this moon tier. You have one. The marathon will be going on tomorrow from 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Daylight Time, whatever the fuck day. Pacific Time to question mark. We all know. Down your pants. Keep that in mind. Hey man, if you got money. Oh, I don't. Yeah, 10-hour shift tomorrow. Perfect. Well, hopefully, five. What I meant to say was, pork chop sandwiches. Zero, zero, wait, no, it's 5670309.
5675309.
Yeah, I got the numbers right. No one heard me say the wrong numbers.
Oops.
I did what you see there. Actually, the code is 8462. The username is John, and the password is Ada. And the second floor password is Cell. It's a Resident Evil joke.
Explains why I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
You beat that game, Glenn. You probably should have gotten it. Oh, I'm just fucking with you.
I wasn't paying attention, and how dare you slap my gut,
Look,
sir?
look. I'm gonna do it again.
I dare ya.
I'm joking.
Bub. Apparently, you knew what I was gonna do. I was gonna reference something I've done earlier. You're gonna pat my back, and I was going to be all like, "I will massacre you."
Yes. I'm gonna go check something. Okay, sounds good. Hey, okay.
What?
Stop the presses, guys. It's Gran Turismo time.
With this music?
Yeah, the new Gran Turismo. The Celestial Gran Turismo.
Just the what's that guy's name again? The Heavy?
The Heavy, yes.
Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo,
Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo.
Honestly, what I would like is if you were to take the Scowlin' Mad Glenn face and the Omax Luchador face and put those faces over Mario and Luigi over there.
That'd be pretty good. That'd be strong.
Gran Turismo.
Thank you for the Gran Turismo, friend.
Do.
Thank you for summoning the indecisive hobbyist. Actually, yeah, that'd be great. I want to add more to it. Yeah, Kefka became the indecisive hobbyist, like, right around when the FF6 remaster came out, actually.
Do. 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 Do.
Do,
Do.
do.
Do. Do. Do. So, I feel like I should explain what I'm hoping I'm doing correct. So I'm gonna get the deed from the clock town, so I can give that deed, sir,
That's deed, sir.
to the scrub and the mountain village, and to see if that would lead me to getting a fire arrow of sorts.
Ah. Hekatana's just causing me permanent psychic damage by the fact that we can't seem to get together enough people to do lobbies of Dissidia. One day we'll do that.
One day more.
And that day is once human cloning is sophisticated enough for me to make a bunch more Omaxes so that we can fill the lobby. On the topic of this deed, how clean is it?
Quite clean.
So it's not a dirty deed.
No.
It's probably gonna be pretty expensive then.
Yeah, it ain't dirt cheap.
Statistically, one of those Omaxes will be evil. I think TRG, you mean one of those will be good. Technically, all Omaxes are either Technico-Maxes or Rudo-Maxes. Which is to say they're either good or evil. But in a Lucha Libre way. It's like being normally good or evil, but with more Hurricanranas and dives to the outside.
You.
You big goof guy, you did it again.
You
Oh,
bitch.
fucking dog. What are they teaching this dog? Racially profiling DQ scrubs. This dog's been listening too much to Beyonce, adopting her anti-scrub.
Was that Beyonce?
It was TLC. I thought she was in TLC.
Destiny's Child.
Oh, you're right. It was Destiny's Child. Was she in Destiny's Child? Yes. Yes, she was. Look. I just saw the phrase "goated with the sauce" and started laughing involuntarily. What I'm trying to say is, tomorrow watch the fundraiser marathon, but don't give me any money because I clearly shouldn't be making art. If that's my standard, is say "goated with the sauce." If you want the sauce, even more than the first time. Look at that little tingle fella.
Little tingle fella. Oh no.
Oh no.
Fucking ice.
It's not ice, it is. I'm sorry, I cannot do business with you because you will know what. No, you will not be able to play Mario Kart.
Well, never mind then. That's embarrassing. I just realized that they reused the music. Oh.
For some reason, it's like some Mandela effect, but for some reason I always thought there was different music in the Goron village and in Majora's.
Oh. Can you not lock onto shit? Thank you.
It can. It chooses not to. You're not its supervisor. Man, there's an awesome, in Trouble in Terrorist Town, we have a mod. It's the Ocarina of Time Goron Village. There's a map. And I always go into the shop and run the shop in it. Someone shows up and shoots me in the head with a rifle and I die, but... Or, more often, fires a Waluigi-shaped missile into it. I get whammed to death. But, it does play the song, and the song... It slaps. It slaps harder than Will Smith. Heyo.
Yo.
Help! There you go. I make that joke, and then instantly the money I make tomorrow disappears. It's like, no, I don't think so, pal. Torches. Yeah, Daddy likes it when you like torches.
Jesus.
Yes, my son. Has the world ever been prepared to deal with creepy Jesus?
Possibly not.
Like if Jesus comes back and he's got like those glasses, the creepy guy glasses. It's like, whoa, Jesus is back, and he's like, yeah. Yeah, you like it when I'm back, don't you? It's like rubbing your arm weirdly. Like, Jesus, sure I'm bummed that you came back if this is how you're acting. Jesus is like, be cool, baby. This could be good for both of us.
Chris, I'm not liking this.
As well, you shouldn't.
As long as you know.
And if I don't know, now I know.
Don't know, now you know.
Thanks, Biggie. So I like that I called you Biggie and then you turned into a Goron.
Yep.
The creepy Jesus is your new favorite character? Even more than Herschel Suggins? Or John Cresselt? I think we did all of those Gundam streams and I didn't explain who the fuck John Cresselton was. And you know what? I'm not going to here either. Just that he's the leader of the Giggle Gang. Uncle Jesus and the 5 o'clock free crack giveaway.
Thanks, I hate it.
Creepy Jesus is on Facebook, liking all the pictures of like all the pictures of like young kids he can with no context. They're like, why are you doing this, creepy Jesus? And he just starts like drinking room temperature milk at you.
Gross.
Yeah. It's almost like he's creepy Jesus or something.
I'm gonna turn this milk into wine. Jesus, that's curdled. Exactly.
And he drinks the curdled milk. And wine. He mixes them together.
Gross.
It looks like when the Killian Experience tried to make French white wine by using American red wine and Turkish yogurt.
What?
Yeah. So you make French wine out of American and Turkish wine. Or American wine and Turkish yogurt. Part of the recipe for his delicious dish, crab à la Pepsi Max, which is crab boiled in Pepsi Max.
I don't like it.
You don't have to. All the more crab boiled in Pepsi Max for me. That can be the final incentive for the marathon. I'll boil a crab in Pepsi Max and eat it on camera. I like the idea that I'm done the stream and I'm just like sitting there and it's on the plate. People are like, what's wrong? You've barely touched your crab out of Pepsi Max.
Nothing. Okay.
But nothing happened.
I seriously don't know what the hell I'm doing. I am open to suggestions.
All right. We have to beat a whiz robe.
But where?
Not there, there. Have you elevated the main room floor?
No.
Well, you can.
Where?
I'm trying to find out. Did you find the cracked wall between two pillars? I feel like you did.
That sounds familiar, but I recall that nothing.
But nothing happened. You would try going back there anyways. I think it's the door past the torch door, like the red door.
Well, that goes back to the main room.
Okay, try the blue door maybe? Yeah, the cyan colored door. It says here. These guys were too cool to call it a blue door. Like doing freaking aerials here just to show how cool he is.
No.
No, not this section. No, I think it is in there, but I think it's the other direction, maybe. Like go across the, like go right over there, maybe.
That's.
Oh,
weird.
that's where the thing came from. Okay. We have the compass, though. Is the room where you got the compass?
It's down below.
Down
Six-
below?
6 feet under the ground below.
Is there another way?
There is, but I'm not supposed to say.
That's enough Hades Town.
It's around the back.
That ain't easy walking, Jack. It ain't full with the sensitive soul.
Okay, yeah, I did find up there.
Okay, so go up there.
Oh yeah, and there is this room, and
Look up at the roof.
is there a shit?
Is there a shit?
Yes,
Maybe.
we all have to shit.
Everybody poops sometimes.
Everybody poops, and if you don't, you're an android.
Yeah, there you go. Shoot down.
Well, fuck's sakes.
Buy steaks dinner first. Okay. Before you fuck them sexually.
See, I got here and I just assumed I needed the fire arrows.
Yeah, and what happens when you assume, Glenn?
You make an ass out of you.
That's right. And then Brett Favre eats your ass. What a journey we were just on with the Goron mask.
A lot happened.
Let's look back at all the precious memories we've made with the Goron mask.
Oh, come on now.
Why don't you just keep going up? I'm here to eat ass and chew bubble butts, and I'm all out of bubble butts. Thank you, Indecisive Hobbyist. You know what does suck, Indecisive Hobbyist? I was gonna come by and intrude on your house and build Gundam models this week before my financial situation deteriorated. I'm not really equipped to stream building model kits. There'll always be other weeks. You're not wrong.
Owie.
Good Dormammu, I'm just saying. And other kits, lots of other kits. It's true. I have no shortage of kits, and I'm really excited about both the Kyokai. There you go. Kyokai Senki. Yeah, Kyokai Senki. Kyokai Senki. Jesus, I can speak words, I swear. model kits as well as the Witch from Mercury kits. I don't even know if they've announced which suits are getting kits from Witch from Mercury. Holy fucking shit. The Witch from Mercury. But those designs look really good from what I've seen. My boy Ipe Gyobu. Yeah, I think you're right. I know that they showed 3 designs. The area, the like, Fear, the one that has a really weird name. And then the one that's called like the Bagooly Gooly.
Fonda?
Has a weird name. Yes, the LaFonda.
Monkey.
Monkey and LaFonda. And then of course
Cat angels everywhere.
The Gundam with glasses and a mustache that goes, "What the fuck?"
It's also, what the fuck?
Now all I'm imagining is a Gundam show with Mark Maron as the protagonist. What the fuck is a new type? This is fucking ridiculous. Mark Maron suit Gundam. There's a Mark Maron bit that I'm just gonna recite in its entirety because I'm a very original human. Where he's talking about like being like heady and like stuck in your head all the time.
Great.
And he was like, someone once used that as a compliment to me, and I'm like, that's an awful thing to say to someone. And they're like, oh, it's true though. I'm like, yeah, I know it's true, but still, like, I hate being heady. I always think of stupid bullshit and then start replying to it. I'll just go down wild rabbit holes in my head. I once saw a guy on a train with an ice cream maker box. He wasn't even holding the ice cream maker, just had the box for it. And I was just like, ice cream maker, that'd be cool. I'd like to own an ice cream maker. You can make your own ice cream. I didn't even think about that. Isn't there raw eggs in ice cream? Can you eat raw eggs if they're in ice cream? I couldn't own an ice cream maker. I'd make too much ice cream. I make chocolate ice cream. I just stopped being... I stopped myself just short of screaming at this random stranger, I guess you can handle it! That's not even the worst the worst example I can think of. I was walking through my own house when unprompted I said out loud to myself, you're fucking ridiculous. And then I took 2 steps up my stairs, stopped and said, again, out loud to myself, but you're no dummy. I just stopped short of high-fiving myself. Nice.
It's because I made a save state beforehand.
It's
That's
true.
Definitely.
You jinxed it. Insert the clone high. These things can't get any worse. Gandhi, why would you say that? You know whenever someone says that things get worse. Cleopatra shows up. Abe, I've got to break up with you. See, Gandhi? I mean, at least it can't get any better. It doesn't work that way, Gandhi. It doesn't work that way. And he walks away, and then a $5 bill with butterfly wings floats by. Gandhi's like, yoink.
And I was reminded of the bit from Road to El Dorado. They dead at night, they hijack one of those long boats, grab some provisions, and they attempt to row back to Spain like there's no mañana. And they get in their boat with their provisions, and the horse decides to join them, and which topples over their boat and all that. And they save the horse. They're back over, and Miguel is all like, "Hey, think on the bright side. At least things can't get any." Starts pouring. Tulio, I'm sorry. Were you about to say worse? No. Are you sure? Absolutely not. Because I swear it could have sounded like, no, yeah, definitely not.
That movie's great. I've been meaning to rewatch that movie with the sound on because we've watched it quite a bit at my work with the sound off because we can't have the sound on at work. For like a year. I've been meaning to rewatch it because I really like Road to El Dorado. Also, I think Akimokumi and Indecisive Hobbyist will appreciate this. Last time I ordered kits from Mandarake, I ordered a book that has rambarol on the front and a bowl of like curry udon or udon, gyudon with katsu and other good-looking stuff on it. And I had no idea what it was, and it sat there wrapped on my shelf for a long time, and then last night I decided to read it, and it is in fact a manga where Rambarol just cooks big meals for himself and eats them, and then the last page of each chapter is a recipe for the food. So what I'm trying to find is I've discovered the greatest piece of literature ever composed. Thank God. And I legitimately want to make some of these. There's one where we made a hamburger with like a Scotch egg inside of the hamburger. We're doing it. See you tomorrow. What's a Scotch egg? It's like a deep fried deviled egg, sort of. This is no Zony, boy. No Zony.
For fuck's sake, do the right input.
Fuck out of town. How is that humanly possible? It's really good. Usually they put like sausage, like ground sausage in the deviled egg yolk mixed. I've never actually made a Scotch egg, so I'm not 100% sure how they make them. Yeah, kick his ass, Seabass. You did.
Yep.
Well, Glenn?
We've managed to avoid drowning. Good
job.
Maybe I'll do that as a, like, if we make, Oh, I figured she has. Hey, it's the fire. I figured that, maybe they'd do that as, like a big incentive. We'll do a special stream where we cook Rambaral's food. Yeah, the manga's called Ral Meshi Rambaral no Haitoku Gohan. And I don't know what Haitoku Gohan... Like, I mean, Gohan is food. And Haitoku's, like, immoral? So I'm guessing it's, like, guilty pleasures. I don't know that expression. Haitoku Gohan. But... that's what I'm kind of assuming. Yeah, I don't know. I just probably ask one of my Japanese friends, but... I'm too damn proud. It's Scotch egg hamburger is a pretty guilty sounding pleasure to you. I mean, fair. Doesn't make you want to eat it less, though, does it? Yeah, there's only one thing in here that doesn't look great. And it's only because of my personal hang-ups. Specifically, there's one that's got a crap ton of olives in it, and I'm not much of an olives guy. This little rat.
It's a bomb chew.
guess. Well, that's one way of doing it.
Oh, I see.
Oh, there it is. And by that I mean, there it is. Nice shot. Nice shot. You work tomorrow, Glenn?
Yes.
Early?
If you consider 10 o'clock early.
I mean, it's early for you, right? That's like the... Is that the earliest your shift start there?
I've done 9 o'clock usually before.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
What time is it now?
10:20. I mean, we got time.
Yes.
Hold on. Where to jump? That's correct.
I am familiar in the ways of Dormammu.
I know you are. You're the Dormammu king. Maybe Link wouldn't jump off of so many of the platforms we jump at if he didn't keep trying to do aerials. Like,
Fucking,
going for like a gymnastics. Trying to develop a...
parkour freak over here.
Yeah. He's trying to develop like a gold medal winning acro series instead of, you know, doing his goddamn job.
Cash monies.
It's the cash monies.
Well, I was hoping for arrows, but money's good, I guess.
Arrows, money can be used to buy arrows.
Do you see anyone selling arrows?
That's not the
Fuck
line.
you.
The line is explain how, and I say money can be exchanged for goods and services. See, there's arrows. You just needed to imaginate it.
Imaginate it. Alright. Okay.
Put your thoughts into the future zone.
Away to the future zone.
Come see what the future shop has in store. Not much. I don't know if they're still around.
I was just gonna ask.
Future shop, more like the past shop, am I right? Fucking
Ayo.
got him. Get fucking dunked on, future shop. You fucking jabronis.
Remember,
Aggressive.
remember how Northland Mall had a,
Best Buy and a future shop.
yeah, that seemed like a great business strategy, right?
It's true. Burn them out. See, people go into the store and they go through the future shop and they're like, oh, look at all these electronics. I shouldn't buy them. And then they walk over to the Best Buy and they're like, well, I can buy one electronics as a treat. And then they buy a 74-inch OLED TV. Like 15 grand or something.
80 grand, 9 grand?
You know, it's basically free money.
Hey there, son. Do you like candy? For free? You can get some in that building. I used to be a prostitute. No, I'm not. Think about it.
Never mind, Charlie.
That's strangely connected to what I was quoting.
I know what you were quoting.
You know, they probably don't.
I think we talked about that before on stream. The like redub of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we quoted it because me and Dave over the last little while have incessantly quoted the like Will Wonka and the Chocolate Factory version of that scene with the nobody ever goes in and
Nobody ever goes in.
Him looping the guy, shaking the chains on the door, fucking Shaitan. I will say also in this manga, near the end, there's an ad for a manga that's just Haman, the villain from Zeta Gundam, as working in an office. And I don't know why it exists, but all I can think is like, this is the Felixest manga I've ever seen. I need to buy this for Felix. Felix is our resident Haman stan. That's valid.
You're valid.
Thank you, Glenn.
Welcome. That's what friends are for, right?
It is, yeah.
Wait, it is.
And nothing else.
Yeah, I clearly pressed down there.
Quick, use
Seriously?
use the triangle. Pull out the triangle.
There we go.
You needed me to watch.
Yeah.
I made it smart enough. There you go. Nice. Finally burninated the countryside.
Burninating the countryside.
Burninating all the peoples.
In the thatched roof cottages!
Oh, you just flashed me back to playing that song on the guitar. It's funny, I just sold that guitar. Or just tried to sell that guitar. I have no idea if it actually sold. And by that guitar, I mean not that guitar. It was a different, much more expensive guitar. And by much more expensive, I mean not that much more expensive. I learned trying to price out that guitar. I'm like, oh yeah, this was a lot of money for us when we were kids. There's not a lot of money for this now. But it's still a nice enough guitar. It's in good shape. And every bit helps.
That time was intentional. Up.
Up.
And up. Up. Nice.
You've heard of cornrows, right?
Yes.
Have you heard of a rose, though?
Done.
Don't leave, Glenn.
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Don't leave, Glenn. Maybe I should make that my big incentive for my stream. If I make a certain amount, I'll 100% Sonic 06. I'm not gonna lie, I said that and I started feeling a little bit ill. Like I just unleashed some sort of curse knowledge.
Oh shit.
Flying pots. Ooh. The last 6 hours now. You know what that means? He's gonna have to get the herbal in the shower for another half an hour.
Who to what now?
The shampoo commercial from the 90s that I can remember instead of my father's birthday.
That's, you know, priorities, right?
You know it. Yep.
If I don't bring those back, I think they just get lost in time.
Yeah.
If I go back.
Yeah, fair enough. Gotta head at the bank up too before you.
Yeah.
And he's gone. The final day is just so grim.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Nicholas Winding Refn movie. Can't wait for Nicholas Winding Refn's Majora's Mask. Starring Ryan Gosling as the Deku Scrub.
What are you chortling about over there?
Just thinking about Nicholas Winding Refn's Majora's Mask. And Ryan Gosling Link being like, yeah. Yeah. You know? Looking intensely. Can't think of who else would be in that movie. The creepy Skarsgård could be the Masked Salesman. You know the one I'm talking about. The one who was it.
Okay.
That guy.
Oh no.
Not gonna lie. It's a really stupid movie I'm coming up with. I gotta admit though that that's how I feel about almost every fan casting I've ever seen. Not that a good fan cast can't exist. It's always like an absurd impossibility. You can do it, Glenn. I believe in you. TikTok, Mr. Wick. Sorry. Quoting my favorite character in the John Wick movies. The homeless guy who says TikTok, Mr. Wick. Played inexplicably by Jason Mantzoukas. Those movies are fun. I also remember watching the third one. And there's like the main henchman guy that he spends most of the movie fighting. Or he fights the most prominently in that movie. And then I remember them mentioning on like an episode of How Did This Get Made, they mention Jason Mantzoukas is talking about making that movie. And he brings up that was the kid from like Double Dragon, the awful video game adaptation of the video game of the same name. So I had to go back and watch Double Dragon. It's pretty bad. Also has Alyssa Milano in it for some reason.
Ooh.
And the T-1000 with Michael... No, not Michael Biehn. Who's the... I have to look it up. Robert Patrick. We all know Robert Patrick. So did you want to take another crack at Snowhead, or?
For next week?
That works. Yeah. We can.
Like right now?
Well, I was just gonna say, do you want to call it here, or do you want to give it another go?
I'm not sure how far we are in.
Okay.
So
well, let's call it for today then.
this is so that we're there for next time.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
God, could you imagine if there was a mask that when you put it on, Link became twice as tall and he had like a really long trench coat on? He like walked around like this. Like, I'm going to buy a car today. Alright.
Son of a bitch.
Like, I don't need to save. I'm too big of a baller for that.
There we go.
Da 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 da.
And chuckle. Where is it? There it is.
There it is. You're a little early, friend.
Little. Hate it when that happens.
It's true.
All the time. I'm kidding. That assumes I've had some. Okay.
He's a joke. Okay. I'm probably not going to bother with a raid because I've got a lot of event planning to do. Yay. Event planning at the 11th hour. It's okay. It's going to be fun. We're all going to have a good time. Especially
okay.
Glenn. He's going to be at work. But I mean,
What?
I'll be having a good time while he's at work.
How dare you?
How dare me?
How dare you dare my dare you?
Dare to dare me? No, sorry. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Caca lips.
Mr. Doodoo lips, caca mouth.
You are the pee-pee head.
Okay. All right. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow, hopefully.
Bye. Your drums.